When looking at Earth and space, the inverse square law can come up quite frequently. Normally it's used in reference to stars, but can also be used in reference to point sources of energy. The classic diagram that appears is this. And in this diagram we're trying to point out that as energy moves from here a certain distance, it covers this amount of area. When it doubles the distance, it quadruples in area. When it triples the distance, it cubes in area. This is very abstract for younger students to understand, so it's better if we can break it down slightly. It would be important to say to students that when we're talking about the inverse square law, what we're really thinking of is something in the center of concentric circles. In fact, maybe something in the center of an onion, so the students can visualize that we're moving outwards in layers, and each layer we move out, we're further from the center, and the radius is increasing. As we increase the radius, the energy that's coming from this point has to be spread over a bigger and bigger area, which means its intensity reduces. This can be used when we're trying to find the distance of stars. When a star is observed over a period of time, its distance and position can be accurately calculated by using the inverse square law. You measure the intensity and you work backwards to find its radius. Its radius is the distance from here on Earth to wherever the star might be. But students need something a little bit more concrete. So this is where using some fruit comes in handy. So the easiest fruit to use are 2 oranges. Obviously, we're hoping that we can get as spherical an object as we can. And you can see with these 2 objects, they're not perfectly spherical. So we'll take a little bit of searching to get 2 oranges, one that is double the radius of the other and are reasonably spherical. When you remove all the peel and you set it out like here and here, what you find when you work out the area is that the area of the smaller orange, the surface area, is 1/4 the area of the larger. You can see here that the orange peel has dried out slightly. So if you are doing this with a group of students, you need to peel the orange early that morning, or perhaps peel it, put it in the fridge in an open container so that it doesn't dry up. Obviously, you're going to use the vernier caliper as well, so it's an opportunity to get students used to the idea of using verniers to do exact measurement. You're also cross-cutting into maths because you're showing ratios, and you're showing the application of a formula in real life, which may be useful for a maths CBA later on.